Good morning, guys. How you guys? Good. All right. Appreciate you all being here and investing your time. I know how valuable time is, and you're all here investing time in yourself so that you guys could learn, grow, and develop, right? Who here wants to learn how to implement AI into their business? I hope that's a little bit of everybody. All right, cool. I'm going to show you some techniques and some ways, some hands-on training on what you can do, some softwares that you can utilize, and then I'll give you guys some resources so that you can actually go home and you could do a little more research yourself, and there's some additional things that you can start implementing into your business. Sound good? All right, cool. So to start, my name is Kyle Onstott. I'm the owner of Marketing Empire Group. We're a full-service digital marketing agency. So we help businesses and individuals with web design, SEO, social media, email marketing, advertising, and now a lot of AI. So as you guys can imagine, your industry is changing. My industry is absolutely changing, and it's changing fast. This AI stuff is happening very quick. It's rapid, and it's not going to stop, right? So who here is using AI currently? All right, a little bit. All right. Well, the truth is, who here uses Zillow? Who has used Zillow? I hope all of you guys have at least learned and done a little market research. Okay, so the truth is Zillow, through their Zestimate, they use AI, right? And there's a lot of other companies that are using AI as well. So we've all been introduced to AI in multiple ways within business and in real estate more specifically. So I'm excited to share with you guys a little bit about AI, and really more so, I'm just excited to get you guys excited about this technology, because once you start implementing it, it's going to change the way you run your business. And I'm not just saying that just to say that. I truly mean it's going to create efficiencies. It's going to save you guys time. It's going to help you guys think up new ideas that, you know, most of us, maybe we're not copywriters. Maybe we're not very creative. Maybe we don't know what to say in certain times or write an email. Who gets brain block when you're sitting there to write an email and you're like, oh shoot, I don't know, I ain't got nothing. There's nothing's coming out, right? So we all get that a little bit here and there. So this is going to help you with that. Look at AI as your personal assistant. Okay, that's how you have to view it. It's not going to take over your job, because you guys are in the people industry, right? You're in the relationship industry. People buy from people they like, trust. Yep. So to start, we're going to go over a lot of different areas of AI, what it is, how to use it. I can send them out to you guys. Yeah, if you guys want, I can definitely send them out. Yep. So to start, just a little bit of an overview of AI and ChatGPT. ChatGPT is all you're hearing about right now because they're one of the first to market. They're one of the fastest growing companies, faster than Instagram, faster than Facebook, and all these other platforms that we've seen. In 5 days, they had over 1 million downloads. 5 days, over 1 million downloads. That's a lot. That's growing, and it's growing exponentially. And now we're seeing it at a point where there's over 200 softwares being developed per day. We can't even keep up with it at this point, right? I got a team, I got a staff of 15, and we can hardly keep up with any of this. We can't even keep up with it. It's too much. So it's gotten to that point where it's just constantly changing. Every day there's something new coming out. And a lot of it is integrated with ChatGPT. A lot of it is new. And ChatGPT is not the only one, so don't get it twisted. There's a lot of different AI softwares out there. The newest one that's hot on the market is called Bard, and that's Google's AI technology. And to be honest with you, they're both very valuable. ChatGPT right now, it can only go up to 2021. So if you're trying to pull data and analytics, you're trying to get specific information, it's only going up to 2021, okay? Bard is current and accurate, up to date, all right? B-A-R-D, yeah, Bard. So you can go on Google, you can look up Bard, I think it's like bard.google.com or something like that, and you could get access to it and you can start playing with it. If you guys want access to ChatGPT, just go to openai.com, and through there you can go get access and you can start playing with this tool. It's free to use. They do have a paid version, which I highly recommend. It's 20 bucks a month. I don't work for them. I wish I did. I'd be getting some commission right now. It's 20 bucks a month. It is faster, and it's all pulling from the same information. So it's a little bit faster, and it has a little bit more capabilities. At the end of the day, no matter if you have the paid version or the free version, it's pulling from the same information. So next things we're going to go into is some of the different AI softwares that are out there and available. We're going to go into like tonality, how to get it to say certain things, how to create those commands, how to create those prompts. And then we're going to go into some video scripts, and you guys can read the rest. All right, so understanding artificial intelligence. Who here wants to write better emails? All right. Who here wants to generate more content for their business and post more consistently online? All right, good. So the truth is, since really the last 5 years, we've seen a big transition in the way people conduct business, right? Would you all agree with that? We used to be everything in person, brick and mortar. People would actually go to the store and shop. Now they just use Amazon. People just do Zoom calls or Google Meets, and everything has become virtual, right? We've really rolled into this digital age, and it's growing, and we all see it growing, right? We feel it. Everyone feels it. Like some of you probably have grandchildren. Some of you have children. Well, like at 3 years old, they're getting iPads. I didn't get an iPhone until I was a senior in high school. A lot of people in the room didn't even have an iPhone until they were grown up, right? Some of you maybe use pagers and faxes and calculator till college. All right, there we go. Not to age anyone here, but that's the direction that we're going, right? The technology space. And without getting like too far into it, we're really moving into like the metaverse space, right? The metaverse, cryptocurrency, digital payments, all that. That's what's happening. And so with this AI, this isn't brand new stuff. This has been in development for 20, 30 years, so for a very long time, right? You didn't hear about it because it wasn't advanced as it is today. And then you also didn't hear about it because it wasn't available to the average consumer. But now it is, okay? It's been rolled out and it's here. So there's a lot of different ways that you guys can start implementing this stuff into your business, between writing and generating content, creating ideas, sending out emails, creating automations. There's so many different things, so many different technologies that you can start maximizing in your business. Does anyone have any questions? No? All right, cool. So at any point, if any of you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I don't want to just be, blowing you guys up and then you got all these questions and then you forget about it. If you're anything like me, that happens all the time. So feel free to ask. The benefits of using AI. I'm not going to read off the screen. You guys can read all of that. But what I will say is AI is a key to you destroying and dominating your competitors in the market if you implement it now. Because here's the truth. Today, it's new. In 6 to 12 months, everybody's going to be using it. But that puts you at a competitive advantage right now because you're here and you're learning about it and you're interested, right? So I just want to encourage all of you to make sure that you're not just consuming this information today, letting it go and thinking, oh, this is just a fad, it's going to go away. This isn't going away, guys. This is here. It's here to stay. So take it serious, all right? So besides streamlining processes, creating copy, automating tasks, creating SOPs within your business, what it really is like I said a little bit ago, it's your personal assistant. And some of the stuff I'm going to show you guys today is going to blow your mind, and you're going to really see and understand what I mean by that. All right, so let's start with AI tonality. So when you go into ChatGPT, and I have a couple examples here I'll show you guys here in a little bit. When you go into ChatGPT, you can create commands. So you can give it prompts and tell it what you want it to do for you, right? So you can create the tonality of how you want it to respond. So for example, the first one, Adam Sandler is my favorite comedian, so that's why I started with him. In the voice of Adam Sandler, write me a social media post, right? And it'll give you something super funny. Like I did this one a couple weeks ago, and I said, in the voice of Adam Sandler, write me 2-paragraph social media posts about an ape and a banana. And it came up with like this crazy, hilarious story about an ape, a banana, and digital marketing. I should have put that on the slide. It was really, really good. So you guys can see how fun this could get, right? Like you could tell like some really good jokes. So really, it's up to you how you guys want it to respond. You're the commander, right? You're the commander-in-chief. You're the prompter. So whatever you prompt it to do, that's how it's going to respond. So when you're creating the commands and you're giving it these prompts, you want to make sure that you're very clear, very concise. You can get as detailed as you want. If you say, give me 79 words in the voice of Adam Sandler and mention the word Temecula, California, and San Diego, and also add in some statistics, it'll do all of that for you, which is incredible. And the best part, it'll pop it out in like 30 seconds, right? All right, so AI prompts and commands. Who here would love to not have to, go onto the website, do mortgage calculator, add everything in, just, copy and paste, get some calculations, streamline things really, really quickly for you, right? Neighborhood information. I tested this one. I should have put it on the slide. So I went in and I was like, all right, give me all of the schools in Temecula. 30 seconds, listed all the schools. And it listed it elementary school, middle schools, high schools. So you guys can imagine how quickly you can gather data for your clients, right? Who here would love to have the ability to just provide a quick list of schools or a quick list of any demographics, whatever demographics you want, within 30 seconds to your clients? All right, you have access to it. It's there. It's available to you. You just got to start utilizing it. All right. Marketing automations. So we talked a little bit about that. You can have it create an entire marketing strategy for you. All right. And I'll show you guys some cool stuff here on some of these next slides. Marketing law. So none of us are lawyers in here. Are there any lawyers in here? No? All right, cool. I'm not a lawyer either. But the best part is I could get law information. I can get some breakdown of, hey, what is the law in California for specific zoning and what are the regulations, right? I have a client in Temecula, California, Riverside County, that wants to build a barn. What are the setbacks they need to have from the property line, right? You get very specific. You don't have to go Google it and then go like research for all of this, right? Your personal assistant does all the research for you, so it makes it very easy, right? Who likes what they're hearing so far? Who wants to go do this right now? All right. You got a couple questions? Yeah.
Go back to tonality for a moment.
Tonality? Yeah. So it's an AI learning language, which means it learns about you. So what you can do is you can give it pretext. So you can say, hey, this is normally how I would respond in this situation. Please now create a new response. And it'll do it in your tone. As for like the voice, it's not fully there yet. Yeah, his tone and how he communicates. Yeah. Yeah, so you give it pretext. Yeah, there's different softwares, there's different techniques that you can do through that, right? Those are great questions, by the way. Very, very valid questions. So there's a few different questions. Let me answer that question real quick. There's a few different softwares that whenever you guys gather the information from ChatGPT, you can put it into additional softwares, one of them being Jasper, Jasper. Some of you guys might have heard of them. They're larger. They've been around for a couple of years now. You could put it into Jasper. It'll create it in original text. So it's one of one. It's not copied, right? There's another one, Grammarly. You can put it into Grammarly, and you can actually check it before you post it to make sure it's not plagiarized. All right. And there's a few different other softwares. I can't think off the top of my head, but just look up plagiarism checker and run it through that before you go and post stuff on your website and do all this other stuff. You can write an email with it, all right? As long as you're not taking it and posting it as first sourced information, you're good. But generating content, creating video ideas, like all that stuff, you're good. You won't have an issue with it. Great. Yeah, everything's done with discretion, right? I think we all know we're not going to go out and give legal advice to anybody because we're not lawyers, but we can gather the data and information that we need and provide it, right? So as for the plagiarism thing, that's a great question. Definitely make sure that you guys are putting it through a plagiarism checker and making sure that that's valid and it's not copied and pasted from somebody else's website. Cool. And you had a question? Yeah. There's not an app for it, so if you go to OpenSea, well, there's an integration with ChatGPT. So there's hundreds of apps, just to give you guys clarity on that. There's hundreds of apps, and they just label themselves as like all these different things, but they're all ChatGPT. They have an API integration, they use ChatGPT. But the direct source is OpenAI. So you go to OpenAI, and then ChatGPT, and then you can get it from there. But there's a bunch of different apps that everyone's GPT now. Everyone has these, like, there's a million different businesses out there called GPT, right? They just kind of piggybacked off of what OpenAI did. Bard so they're different. For creative, ChatGPT is better. For like stats and analytics, Bard is better. So on the creative side, Chat is better. Definitely. I think it'll change because Bard just rolled out, so they're still in their beta testing. I mean, you guys got to really understand this is all new, right? This is still like we're all infants here, myself included. All right, this is literally brand new, just rolled out in December, and developments are continuing to happen. New technology is being pushed out and released every single day. So. And the more that we feed this machine, which is interesting, the more we feed it, the more it grows, the smarter it gets, right? We're the ones that built this. If you really think about it, like if we want to go to the foundation and the root of how this was built and designed, yeah, there were engineers, yeah, there were all the coders, and they did all the software development. But the truth is, us using Google for the last X amount of years, and all these questions and all the things that we've posted, our websites and our blogs, we built this machine collectively as a society. We built it. And then the engineers, they created their software technology, did their engineering, and then they formed it into what ChatGPT is today and the AI technology. So, interesting concept, interesting perspective to look from. All right, any other questions? No? All right, sweet. So this is a good one. So I said, perform a competitive analysis between these two websites. You guys might know these guys, they're your competitors up in the area. I just picked the top two when I did a Google search, and this is what popped up. So it gave us a full breakdown. I'm gonna go back to the beginning so you can see. So website design gives a breakdown on website design, the user experience, the content. So it gives us a full breakdown and competitor analysis on how these two websites compete against each other. That's pretty fascinating, right? And it did it in that was live. So let me show you again. So I think it probably took literally 30 seconds to generate all of that information. Pretty incredible. So now you guys could easily do competitor analysis. And then the next tab that I show you guys here is going to be pretty good too. Anyone have any questions with this?
And
No?
again, no, this is dated 2 years.
Correct. Yep. Who here wants to be able to utilize this software in their business? All right, next one. Give me competitive analysis on these social media accounts. And this is live. This is it actually writing it out. That's how quick it goes. And these are just two random people I looked up. Temecula Realtors. These were the top two that popped up. I don't know. You guys know these? You know them? Delilah Temecula Realtor? Or Temecula Living Homes? Yeah. You guys are going to destroy them. I don't know if they're in the room. I hope not. So it's given a full breakdown of how their business and their content is performing. This was directly through Instagram. You can do it through any social media channel. It's phenomenal. You just copy and paste the URLs. It'll pull the data and it'll give you a full breakdown. How do I compare against X person, right? How's my content versus their content? How can I better increase my content to be more competitive in the market, right? So what I would say is don't just do this on a local level, do this on a national level. Who do you guys know that are the best realtors out there, right? And if you don't know, ask chat to find them, right? Ask chat to find them. Who's doing social media the best, right? Find that out and then do competitive analysis and then ask chat, what can I do? All right. And then I'll show you some ways that you guys can create some video scripts as well. I don't know. They haven't. Chat is still technically in beta too. So everything's really in beta. It's still learning. Yes, it is. It's still learning, and it's pretty fascinating. There's something I'll talk more about it here in the next couple slides, but it's called Auto GPT. So like the stuff is just getting more and more and more advanced. Your personal assistant is just becoming bigger and better and smarter and faster. So all good things, but definitely concerning if you're not utilizing it, because people are going to lose jobs. That's the truth. People will definitely lose jobs because of the technology is going to be taken over. However, it's going to create new jobs as well. All right. I think I forget what company it was, but I just saw companies hiring $350,000 salary for a prompter, somebody that just knows this stuff really good. $350,000 salary. So that job was not around 6 months ago. It's a brand new job, right? And that's kind of the future that we're looking at is there's going to be new job opportunities. You want to get good at this stuff because like I said, it's not going away. Okay, so you guys see how powerful this stuff is, right? Like do you guys see how this is going to change your world? Like literally your entire industry shaping slowly. And it's only going to get more and more advanced. All right. Got a
You
question?
said something about in the voice of Adam Sandler.
Right. It's correct. Yep, exactly. Yeah. So, which you brought up another good thing that I can go on. There's a few more technologies that have rolled out since all of this has rolled out. There's another one, it's called Volley. It's a Microsoft product software. Volley, Valle. Hasn't rolled out yet, still being developed. But what the software does is it allows you to take a 3-second audio clip of your voice and upload it, and then you can generate text, and it'll take that text and put it into your voice. There's some softwares out there that have a few of these capabilities right now, but they're still being developed. There's another one called Dolly, which is an OpenAI. So if you guys go to the OpenAI website, you can do it on your phones or on your computers. OpenAI. Dolly allows you to generate images through text. What that means is I can text in a group of realtors sitting in a room learning, right? And it'll generate a visual, it'll generate an image of a group of realtors sitting in a room learning, right? Pretty fascinating stuff, right? The advancement and where this is going, the future and of development here is this. And this is where it gets crazy. Sometime in the near future, you're going to be able to upload an audio clip of your voice, a 3-second audio clip. You're going to be able to upload an image of your face, and then you're going to be able to tell AI what type of video you want it to create. So I can say, generate a video of me walking up the Empire State Building. And it'll generate a video. You guys will think it's me. You're going to be completely fooled, right, by AI of me walking up the Empire State Building. The technology's already here, right? It's just currently in development, right? So the future of content creation, like right now, you guys see I got my video team here and they're doing videos, and that's how we do our business. Is I have to take my videographer, we got to go out, we got to do video shoots, I got to sit in the podcast studio, generate my podcasts, and I got to do all this stuff, right? The future is these guys are going to be sitting in front of their computers and they're going to be given AI commands telling it what to say, what to do, what to think, and how to prompt. That's the future of their job. Pretty fascinating, right? And bad. I'm not a huge fan of it. However, this is the world we live in. This is the technology that's here, and we have to either adopt it or get destroyed by it, right? I choose to adopt it and destroy my competitors, right? So being one of first to market here, you're going to win. You will win. There's going to be more millionaires made through this technology and through this software than there was in the dot-com boom. Who here remembers the dot-com? Who remembers that? Who here wanted to be a part of that? Was anyone in here a part of that? No? All right. Exactly. Well, guess what? This is the new dot-com. All right? This is the new dot-com. I'm not like pulling your guys' leg here. This is it right here. Have you guys seen anything this advanced before? Me neither. Nothing. Out of all the technologies that we've had, we haven't seen anything this advanced. And this is in its infant stages. This is still being developed. That's what blows my mind, is this is brand new. This is where it's already doing this at this level. It's pretty interesting stuff. So you could already imagine over the next couple of years what the software and technology is going to be able to do. It is life-changing stuff. So AI chatbots. Who here goes on to like AT&T.com or Verizon.com and just, you're communicating with somebody? Yeah, chances are you're talking with a chatbot. And most of the time, all the way up to this point, you've already been talking with a chatbot. But now, with the new technology, the chatbot actually knows the products. The chatbot knows the customer service language because it's already learned, right? Verizon has gone in, so just like your question was, Verizon had gone in, created the pretext, created all the information that it needs so that it can generate the response. And now there's some generative AI that can actually just do it for you. So it can audit your videos, it can audit your website, it can audit all your stuff, see who you are, the languages, the tonality of your business, your vision, your mission, your goals, all that information, gather essentially an avatar of who you are or who your business is, and then it can respond accordingly. So that stuff is absolutely incredible. There's a few different chatbots out there. The first one that comes to mind, it's called ZyraTalk, and it just has ChatGPT implemented into it. It's pretty incredible stuff. That's the direction we're going though. So you're probably not going to be speaking to too many people through online anymore. You're just going to be talking to AI. Interesting. Not really. Scary. Just kidding. It's not scary. It's pretty cool. All right. So AI softwares. I didn't want to just like bombard. There's so many softwares out there. So the top four, ChatGPT, Bard, those are the top two. Um, Empire Real. So this one, and I'm going to show you guys a video in a second. It's really cool. There's different companies that do it. We have the software capabilities as well. And then Empire Leads. Who here uses LinkedIn? Yeah. All right. So through LinkedIn, you have the capability to actually go in, and if you have Sales Navigator, so LinkedIn has a subscription. I think it's like 79 bucks a month. It's directly through LinkedIn, and you have the ability to go in and create targeted lists. So if you wanted to create a list of mortgage lenders or bankers or whatever target market you wanna hit, you can create that list, and you can get very specific. You can do it based on demographics. So if you wanted to pull specific zip codes, if you wanted to do it by county, however specific you want to get based on the information and data that LinkedIn has on its profile, you can get that specific. So what it allows you to do is creates targeted lists. And then we have a software, it's all AI based. It'll actually go in and it'll start connecting you with those people. And then who here gets bombarded with just like spam messages all through their LinkedIn all the time? Yeah, we hate it, right? That's not the way to do it, but some people are still learning how to market. So what it'll do, it'll actually go in and it'll create those automated messages for you. So you guys are, that's AI that's sending those messages, all right? Nobody's just sitting there like copying and pasting and sending you all those messages. I actually used to do that. I used to copy, paste, before all this AI technology came out. There's a lot of work. It came at a cost of time for sure, but it works. It does work. So the software allows you to go in, create the connections, and then start messaging them. The second part to it is it actually allows you to pull the data and information from their profiles. It allows you to pull their business name, their phone numbers, and their email addresses. Well, now you have the data, right? Which is super important, especially going into this next year, which I'll tell you guys a little more about that. So how cool would it be if you can go in and you can pull a list of all the mortgage lenders here in the area? Who would love that capability? Nobody? You guys don't want? Okay, cool. All right. Who? Huh? All the doctors. All right. All the doctors. Okay, better one. Who here would love to go in and pull a list of investors? All right. So you have the capability to do that. There's AI technology that allows you to do so. Pretty good stuff. All right. The best part is LinkedIn actually approves this stuff, right? LinkedIn has the Sales Navigator software. It's their software. They sell it, and it allows you to create those targeted lists. So it's called Sales Navigator. Highly recommend it. There's no other platform out there that you have that ability. None. And if you guys know of one, let me know, because there's not. That's the only platform out there. Facebook is great. YouTube is great. Instagram's cool. TikTok is not a fan, but it works. LinkedIn is absolutely amazing. And guess what? Nobody's utilizing it. Who here uses LinkedIn consistently? 2, 3 people? So you are getting business from LinkedIn? Or you have gotten business from LinkedIn? Wow. Could you guys imagine getting business from social media? I get business all the time from social media. And honestly, it's the best feeling in the world. You know why? You know what my grandpa used to have to do to go get business? He used to have to go knock on doors, pound the phones. He used to have to he used to have to get he used to have to get his pager and go to a payphone. I would sit with him. I would go on ride-alongs with my grandpa growing up. He'd have to get his pager, he'd get his page, we'd drive to the payphone, he'd make his call on the payphone. We don't have to do that. That's amazing. Thank God we don't have to do any of that, right? Well, it's gotten even better because we got cell phones, and then we got the internet on our cell phone. And then now we got the ability to connect with people from the internet from our cell phones. And now we have the ability to close deals from our phones directly right there, right here. Look, I get business from this thing all the time, right? Just go online, send a couple messages, direct message a couple people, make a couple posts, create a couple videos. What's up, guys? How's it going? You need marketing, right? Hey, are you looking to sell your house? Market's getting hot again, right? It's really that simple, but we make it harder than we have to, right? Who here agrees that they make it a little bit harder than they have to make it? Because you want the perfect video, right? You want it to be perfect. You're like, no, I don't look good, blah, 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 blah. Excuses, that's all it is. It's a bunch of excuses, right? Because the truth is, you're a human and you're not perfect. And nobody wants perfect anyways, right? Nobody wants perfect. Because if you act like you're perfect, we know you're a liar. Nobody likes liars, right? So don't try to act like you're perfect. So I say all of this because it all is integrated, it all matters, and it all ties together, right? Yes, you can use AI, but we still need you, okay? We still need you, right? So generating content, yeah, you can get the ideas, but you still got to generate the videos today, maybe not in 6 to 12 months, but today you still got to create those videos. Don't try to be perfect, just do it. I promise you, getting 100 people to view your stuff and see you every single day is way better than 0. Who here agrees with that? All right. So if you could just get 100 people to see your face every day, you're gonna get 10 times you're gonna get 100 times the results than you're gonna get otherwise, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. Just show your face. Take a quick video, get somebody to engage, and look, the likes don't matter, right? The likes don't. It doesn't matter if somebody likes your stuff. Okay, we're not in high school. Like, our identity is not found in this stuff. And if you have kids, you should teach them how to have confidence in themselves, and not. That's another story. But our identity is not found in our likes. Okay. The truth is, it's just a tool. It's a tool that we all need to be taking advantage of and utilizing in our business. So generating content is one of the easiest ways. Like, I could literally take a video right now. Watch, check it. What's up, guys? I'm here with all these awesome realtors. Oh, no love? All right. All right, there we go. If you need real estate, contact these guys. Yeah. All right. And then look, check it out. Watch. I'm going to go to my app. I'm going to go to Facebook. All right. Well, you go to any app you want. Boom, right here. Go like that. Boom. And then I could say realtors. Make sure to reach out to these realtors. Post next. Post. How long did that take me? I don't know. It was pretty quick though, right? It's that easy. It's that simple. If you guys want to get in front of your audience and you want to close more deals and you want to generate more revenue and you want to give your family a better life, you got to do this stuff. All right. I got a good question for all of you. How much time do you think the average person spends on social media per day in America?
6.
10 hours.
Per day. Those are all good guesses. 2.5 to 3 hours per day. 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 Do you guys understand those statistics? Like, do you really understand those? 2.5 to 3 hours per day. All right, there's no judgment here. Here's the truth. You've got their undivided attention if you want it. If you want it, it's there to take. Right? They're already there. It's up to you if you want to maximize the opportunity. You have the ability to get in front of them every single day. 2.5 to 3 hours per day. That's the average person, right? So, yeah, it is. So here's the truth. If you're not getting in front of them, somebody else is. If you're not getting in front of the Costco's hiring, I like that. If you're not getting in front of them, you're not making money, right? All right, so let me prove another point here. Who's ever like hanging out with their family and they're on their phones and their wife or husband is saying something and then they look up and they're like, what? I'm victim. I'm a victim of that. All right. I'm sure half of us are. We're like, what? What'd you say? You're in the zone. You're on your phone. You're focused on something else. Right? We all do it. We all do it. All right. You can't get that type of undivided attention somewhere else. Right? People's attention spans have shrunk big time. All right. We used to make 10-minute videos, 15-minute videos. YouTube, they used to do 59-minute videos. How many of you watch 59-minute YouTube videos now? Heck no. Yeah, one. We got one. So the truth is our attention spans have shrunk, right? They've gotten smaller and smaller, which is not good, but it's the truth of where we're at today. So with that, the types of videos that you guys create, you want them to be quick, right? All the videos that we see now, if you're on 30 seconds, perfect. Yep. 15 seconds, perfect. And it's only going to get less and less, right? It's only going to shrink, right? 60-second videos were like it a year ago. Now it's 30-second videos. And you need all the pop-ups, right? Who here has seen Coco Melon? Coco Melon, it's a kid's, I have a 3.5-year-old. We only let her watch it for like 1 month, and then I was like, I'm overstimulated. This is way too much, and I could only imagine what you're going through right now. It's like crack, literally. I've never tried crack, guys. So just assuming. I'm just assuming, all right? So it's extremely stimulating because there's all these colors and all these images, and there's all these noises, and it just stimulates your brain, like.
That's all it is noise. I mean, rock concert,
Easy.
noise. I'm in the 60s, okay? There you go.
You got the best generation, to be honest. At least your generation, you guys could leave the doors unlocked, and you leave your cars unlocked, not have to worry about getting robbed, and you got the best of like the old school and the new school. Yeah, classic car. Yeah, right. Or anywhere at this point. Yeah, yeah. So I bring that up because the stimulation, that's what people want because their attention spans are shrinking. So being able to throw in pop-ups in your videos and add those noises and all those little things are helpful, very helpful. All right. So when you guys are generating content, I just want you guys to keep all of this stuff in mind. These are just some tips for you. 30-second videos are perfect. Anything over 60 seconds is too long. All right. Keep it under 60. 30 is prime point. And make sure that you're adding some little dings, pops, boop, pop, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, just random stuff to stimulate their minds. Yeah. Correct. Out of glass barred. Yep, exactly. Yep. So chat doesn't have, it has access to a lot of the data, but it doesn't have the infrastructure that BART has, right? Because Google, 97% of people use Google, right? So yeah, it's all public information, but it still has to go in and pull. BART already has it. It's already there, right?
Do you see BART taking over ChatGPT?
So here's the difference between the two. So to kind of go back to the beginning, OpenAI was a company, Elon Musk was actually part of ChatGPT and OpenAI. OpenAI was a privately held company. One of the, or actually a lot of the leadership team, they wanted to take it public. So Elon Musk said, no, let's not do that. That's not a good idea because of what's happening. And so they kind of overruled and they said, no, we're going to take this company public. Elon Musk got out, so he's no longer part of it. They took it public. It went public. So when they went public, they released it, they launched it. Microsoft invested, don't quote me on this, I think it was like 10 or maybe 100 million. I think it was $100 million into the software. So Microsoft invested heavily into it, and then they integrated it into Bing. So if you guys go to Bing, I don't use Bing anymore, but there's 97% of people use Google. All right, they're trying to make a comeback though. Bing's trying to make a comeback. Yeah. So they have ChatGPT integrated into it. So the way I see it is ChatGPT is Microsoft's software, and then Bard is Google software. We'll see. I don't know. I think ultimately they're just going to kind of split the market like they always have. And then I think that there'll be some strengths like on the creative side. I think chat will always kind of have kind of more the creative component of it. And then Bard will be more of like the statistics, analytics. Bard, B-A-R-D. All right. So my team's putting together, it's theaiprofessional.com, and that's going to have all the resources for you guys. So all the different softwares, it's going to be a resource center. We're almost done. We're not complete. We'll be complete with it by next Friday. So the website will be completely built out. You guys will have access to it. It doesn't cost anything, and you'll be able to go in and see all the different softwares. I wasn't going to list all of them because I'm building a website for that specifically. So I'd rather drive my traffic there. So you guys have access to that. You can go in. There's another one. It's called futuretools.io. It's overwhelming. It's too much. It's pretty much the same that my team is putting together, except it's just way too much. Excuse me. So you guys have access to be able to go in and see it. This is a CRM that I want you guys to just check out real quick. All right. That's the software that we have. It's an AI software. It allows us to, this is specifically for the real estate industry, has the MLS IDX integration, allows us to essentially create websites and all that stuff for realtors. I'm not here to sell you guys. I know most of you probably already have a website. Your broker probably provided you guys with the software. You probably don't even use it. You're not maximizing it, and there's still a lot of room for growth, right? Yeah. Is that true?
Yes.
All right, cool. So I'm sure in your guys' software, you have the ability to generate emails, send out text messages, create blogs, post consistently, and do all that stuff, right? Okay. Are any of you guys doing it? No?
Set up a
Drip campaign? Okay. Manually? Okay. Cool. So here's the truth. The top producers are using it. And whether they're doing it themselves or they're hiring somebody else to do it, they're using it. All right. This technology is absolutely incredible. It's amazing. You guys realize like your mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, like they didn't have this type of technology when they were selling homes? You guys understand that, right? Like that's why when do we get so lazy? Like we got all this stuff that will do stuff for us and we don't use it, right? So you guys have to take advantage of the softwares and the technologies that are available to you, okay? If you have the capability to go in and set up an email campaign and an SMS drip campaign, and it's just automatically going to send out emails and texts and do all that stuff for you, you should absolutely be doing it, right? It's going to help your business grow, guaranteed. If you have the ability to write blogs, well, now you have your personal assistant, Mr. and Mrs. ChatGPT, and they can help you write those blogs, all right? Just make sure to put it through the plagiarism, throw it through Jasper, make it 101 original, and now you got your own blog. Add yourself though. The one thing that I do want to add to this, you guys, like you brought up, how does it know who you are, giving it pretext and all that. You don't want to just like copy and paste stuff. You want it to be you. You want it to be real. You want it to be unique. We still have brains, okay? Like, we still got to use our brains. We still want it to be us. We want it to be original, and we want it to be copy relevant and something that is actually going to work, right? We don't want to just copy and paste everything that we're doing here. That's not even the point of any of this, right? This is an assistant. This is not a replacement. You guys understand that, right? It's an assistant. It's not a replacement. So don't look at it as a replacement. It's not supposed to replace you. It's supposed to assist. So, and the best part is there's AI learning modules. Well, we're also learning too, right? Because when we see really good copy, right, it helps us learn how to write better copy, right? So you should be learning and growing with it too. Here's a couple of different copy and content creation ideas. Generate 10 video ideas and 10 graphic ideas. That one's pretty good. You can get very specific. This is just an extremely general context, but you can say, I live in, enter your zip code, right? Temecula, and generate 10 video ideas for me. Add in these specific landmarks. Yeah, add in these specific landmarks and give me statistics to include in there. And it'll do all of that for you. When you guys are creating your videos, local landmarks are really good, okay? Because people know those specific areas, all right? If you go down and I live in Temecula, so if you go out to wine country, almost everybody knows wine country, right? If you go to Callaway, Mount Palomar, South Coast, like any of those spots, and you go and you produce a video there, well, you have that connection because people know that spot, right? So there's an automatic connection based on the landmark. So when you guys are creating your videos and generating your content, keep that in mind. Local landmarks work really well. Go in front of City Hall, take some videos in front of City Hall. You'll get a lot of really good engagement. Doesn't even matter the content, it just matters the location sometimes. Not for everybody, but you'll get more of a connection there. All right. Anyone have any questions with this? All right. So this is a video script that I put together. You're a professional video script writer. Write me 3 scripts for a real estate agent in Temecula. Make 1 funny, 1 professional, 1 educational. Use statistics in all of them. And this is what I came up with. And that's real time. All right. So the professional script. Setting. The real estate agent is sitting in front of a computer with a map of Temecula on the screen. Real estate agent. Good afternoon, Temecula. If you're looking to buy or sell a property in this area, you've come to the right place. As a licensed and experienced real estate agent, I know the ins and outs of the local market. In fact, you know that the median home value in Temecula has increased by 10% last year. And with interest rates at historic lows, seasoned investors, not anymore, 2021. Seasoned investors, that's why you need your brain. I can guide you through the process and help you make the best decision for your future. So give me a call or visit my website to learn more. That's pretty good, right? If you don't want the funny one, I don't know.
Yeah.
The real estate agent is standing in front of a house with a for sale sign. Real estate agent, hey there, Temecula. Are you tired of living in a tiny apartment with noisy neighbors? Or maybe you're living with your in-laws and need some breathing room? Well, have no fear. Your favorite real estate agent is here. And let me tell you, this house is so spacious, you'll never have to share your bathroom with your brother-in-law again. Plus, you can finally blast your music without worrying about complaints from the next door. But don't just take my word for it. Did you know 87% of people who move to a bigger town? Wow. All right. So you make it yours. But this is just to give you ideas. This helped you get creative. You can get very, very detailed with this. You could get extremely specific. So he was saying that you can put it in and say, hey, give me a 60-second script on this. All right. 30 seconds. Yeah. 30. She's saying 30 because that's the ideal time, and she's right. Hold that thought real quick. So what he's saying, you guys, is that you can put yourself in there, right? So make it as Kyle Onstott. So make the script for Kyle Onstott, and then it'll add you in there as the realtor. So rather than realtor or real estate agent, you'd use your name, and it would. It would make you. Exactly. Yeah. So Synthesia is you can actually do a lot of different stuff with it. But was that the software that you used to make? Oh no, yours was Flicky, right? Yeah. Yeah, so there's it started actually out as an HR company, Synthesia did, and they were just doing HR videos. And so you could just do text to talk, and then it would create these videos of these kind of they're more robotic right now, but they're going to get better. It's still early stages. But you can go in and upload your own stuff essentially. All right, cool. So you can get as detailed as you would like to get. All right. You can say, really, like, give me the hook, give me the intro, and give me the body. I don't remember all of like how school works, but I don't know, guys. What would we write that out? I don't do the video stuff. All right. So Bard versus ChatGPT. So I did the same thing. You're a professional video script writer, give me blah, 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 blah. This is how Bard on the left wrote it out. That's how ChatGPT on the right wrote it out. So you guys could see a little bit of the difference between the two. But yeah, it's bullet pointed. It's just kind of like scene one, a real estate agent is showing a couple around a house. Agent, this is the kitchen. It's been recently renovated with stainless steel appliances. Couple, it's beautiful. Agent, and this is the master bedroom. Yeah. So if you wanted to do a little role play with your wife, not like that, no dirty minds here, guys. Come on. Do a little role play with your wife and make a quick video on, you're the agent, you're the buyer, such and such. All right. Cool. Any questions on this? There is a wait list for Bard, yeah. And you can't use a business account, just so you guys know, you can't use a business account for Bard. You have to use your personal email address. So don't try it with your business. So we have AI generated audit reports. So if you guys wanted to audit your stuff, see how your business is performing online, your website, your social media, your ads, your SEO, all of that stuff, directly through Carl and Marianne, reach out to them and we could get you guys all an audit report to see how your guys' business is performing online. So it'll give you a full breakdown. It's a super, super valuable tool. And yeah, these guys can take care of you on that. So this is kind of what the report looks like. It's actually really more in depth. This is just like a very, very brief view. It gives you a rating based on A through F on how your business is performing in all these different areas. So how your website's performing, if there's any issues or anything that needs to be updated, how your social media is. You could even put in your competitors in there. So this tool is amazing. It'll give you all the insights that you need to see how your online presence is. All right. Super important, knowing where you're at, knowing how your business is performing online. That's why we're all here, right? All right. One of the last things, AutoGPT, okay? So this is the continued development. ChatGPT was like the beginning stages of AI. AutoGPT is where we're at now. So your personal assistant is just getting smarter and smarter every single day. They're becoming more advanced and just getting a lot better. So this is Research GPT. Research GPT is an AI designed to autonomously create market research for a given idea. So what this allows you to do is to create a set of goals, and then it'll automatically go in and hit all of those targets, right? So you can say, I need this, 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 and this, and it'll go through and spit it all out for you, right? So rather than having to go like back to it, asking a question, then go back to it, and then go back to it, and then go back to it. The future of this is you can say, hey, build a website. There are already AI website builders. Build me a website, create a logo, create a vision, a mission, and create new goals, create revenue goals, launch the website, blah, 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 right? And it'll just be able to fully automate and create an entire business for you guys all done itself. That's where we're going. That's where it's at. So AutoGPT it's becoming more advanced. It's not like a thing yet. There's not like a specific software built out for it yet, but it's happening. It's in process. All right. If you guys want to learn more, we have an AI mastery class that we're rolling out. So we're gonna go more hands-on, more in depth. Obviously, we can only do so much here with limited time, but we are gonna be doing more there. All right.
When
That's all I got for you guys. Any questions?